Well, ladies and gentlemen, so it's a pleasure for me to be here. I'm Mr. Ramin from the University of Mauritius. Okay, my field of expertise is accounting, auditing, and forensic accounting. I'm here to present a paper on the assessment of the impact of forensic accounting on corporate governance. Well, basically, I have some problem with my pen drive, so I cannot access the full PowerPoint. But still, I'm going to talk about the main issues that I consider in my paper. So first of all, let me address the issue. So given that we are talking about the main title of the conference today is on the changing global economic scenario, strategies for business sustainability. So I heard lots of participants since this morning. So we were all talking about the economic perspective of this conference. But for me, I think when we are talking about business, we also talk about accountability. And we are talking about strategies. We are talking about sustainability. And I think to have an effective strategy that would ensure sustainability, in between we need what I consider very important also is the skill. So this would make the 3S that would be important to ensure good economic development in a country. So my concern here is when we talk about sustainability, we also talk about corporate governance. In fact, to be sustainable, it means that we should adopt the best practices in an economy, in an organization. But this is not only the main factor, but we also have to consider, to anticipate future uncertainties. For me, sustainability is the ability to anticipate future events which may be favorable or unfavorable. So my concern here is when I write the paper, an assessment of the impact of forensic accounting on corporate governance, it was not tailor-made for this conference, but still I can see some relationship between this conference and my paper, and which would give me additional avenues to exploit the theme, the title, Forensic Accounting and Corporate Governance. So why did I prepare a paper on forensic accounting and corporate governance? Because we cannot dissociate business and accounting. Business and accounting, I think they are the two sides of the same coin. So to be accountable, it means that we are making good use of our resources. Resources is very important to ensure sustainability. Now, we can see nowadays that there are lots of problems causing corporate failures. Now, what are these causes? There are multiple causes, but for sure, there must be something going wrong in business, and that's why we have corporate failures. My concern about the main causes why there are corporate failures was because of lack of control, lack of responsibility, lack of leadership, lack of future strategies, lack of compliance, lack of vision as well, okay? So that's why I consider the forensic accounting to be as a blessing for the business world, a blessing that would help not only managers, but also investors to anticipate future problems. The main problem nowadays is about fraud, fraudulent activities. So I consider that forensic accounting will bring up the necessary qualities, the necessary characteristic that would enable companies to ensure good corporate governance. So my paper was basically based on how the forensic accounting would help in good corporate governance. My paper was divided into 3 parts. The first one was to identify what are the weaknesses of corporate governance that has led to the numerous scandals that we have witnessed so far.